Alright guys, so watch this video for Thursday, August 10th. Before I get into it, I got the SPY up here, but I just want to remind everyone that we have a follow-up to our last webinar will be a week from tomorrow, next Thursday night. If you subscribe to my emails, the link to register for it will be in there. It's just a follow-up. We're going to do a Q&A. We are going to show a couple trades just for fun from this past week, or from the next week, whatever. We're going to show you some trades and how we called them in chat and stuff like that. So I think that'll be fun. We're going to try to start doing that in all of our webinars to show you examples kind of what we look for. We may even have one recorded with the audio and everything. I'm not sure about that yet from today. So we'll see. But anyway, we're going to show you some trades so you can get an idea of what goes on in our chat room. And we're going to do, we've already got some good questions that have been sent in. It's just a follow-up because we didn't get to all of our questions last time. Basically about what it takes to become a professional day trader. All right, so having said that, if you don't have the link, you can use the contact form on our email or on our website and email me, and be happy to send you the link to register. Or if you get our emails, you'll find the link in there every night too, between now and the webinar. So the SPY gapped down today, but ended up closing strong. Pretty impressive strength right off the 20-day there. And here's what I have on watch for Thursday. ZYNE, and this is a weird chart because you had this huge gap down, but it was really powerful today. Look at the intraday. Look how strong that move was. It ended up closing well off its highs, but I'm going to see if that move's going to continue tomorrow. It doesn't cost me anything to have it on a chart, so I will. Dry ships, again, you can't tell anything by that daily chart. But when we use, let's use 30-minute candles, and you can kind of see, if you were around this day, this is where it kept running, halting, running, and halting. And then it looked like it was just going back down to zero. And then you had a nice secondary pop on August 2nd. It went to $1.88. And then today it went to $1.85. So this goes back on watch for tomorrow. Switching to 5-minute candles. I actually called it. If you watched our video last night, you know I had it on watch because of that pop yesterday. And then this was the opening 5-minute candle today. As it started to come up, I called it over the mic at 145 or 146 or 147. Anywhere in those 3-cent range, and you can see what happened. We got a really nice, it went all the way to, what, 185? Really nice percentage gain. I wouldn't have risked more than a nickel on that. And again, you can't tell anything from the daily, but this goes back on watch for tomorrow. We'll see. See, it gives another setup. All right, so that's dry ships. HTZ, Hertz. Really nice volume today. I think they came out with earnings, and it's right back up to recent highs. Certainly has issues with the 18 area, but you also kind of could call it a sloppy cup and handle. It's come pretty far in one day, so I don't really think the next day is the time to play it through 18, but certainly keep this one on your radar. PLNT, Planet Fitness, had earnings after the bell, and as I'm speaking, it was trading at 24, so a possible gap play, and you've got Catalyst here and here, so we want to watch PLNT tomorrow for a possible gap and go. OPTT got patent news out of Europe and a very strong candle for this one on nice volume. Maybe we get a follow-through day tomorrow. HDSN, another one that had earnings after hours and is trading up over $10 right now as I'm speaking. So a possible gap and go there too. You may want to, I don't have this on the member page watch list, but you may want to watch OMER. Really nice breakout today, and I'm showing this because it might continue tomorrow. But I'm also showing it because Wayne, one of the moderators in our chat room, there's only two, me and him, called this over 23. And he was on the mic and had everybody watching it before it broke. That's the difference between our chat room and a lot of them. You don't get a, oh, by the way, guys, I just took XYZ. We give you the trade ideas ahead of time and explain what we're looking at. And the 23 break got you all the way to almost 25 today. Beautiful call by Wayne. Never looked back after the trigger, too. So keep OMER on your watch list tomorrow, too. TEVA, another red day. Just going to keep watching. One of these days, we're going to get a snapback bounce. So we're going to watch Teva again tomorrow. THC. You know what? This is really beaten up to take out recent lows. I'm not in love with this, though, but just a couple days ago, it was almost 17, and now it closed at 13-something today. It did break support, but a lot of times you get a big move down below support, and then you get a snapback. So I'm not in love with this one, but we're going to watch it anyway. XXII. I actually called this in the chat room today when news came out at $2.17, $2.18. and that was, you know, just off the lows of the day, and it went to 230. I believe they had earnings after the bell. To me, this really isn't an what are their earnings right now type play. It's about the possible mandate of lowering nicotine in cigarettes, and then there was news today that came out that that whole concept is being looked at not just in the United States but around the world. And the reason I called it was this was the third red day down after a strong move, touching the 8-day. And that's basically right there where I called it, and we did get a nice bounce. And it is trading at 234 and after hours tomorrow. I think this is one to watch tomorrow for a nice move. PACB, just a couple more here. Really nice move here, 2 days lower, starting to come into that bounce area I want to watch. And then MBRX is the last one. You had a really nice move here, lower high here, and then now it might have put in a higher low right here. And if you look at it on an intraday basis, had a nice pop early, looked like it was rolling over and then closed at its high. So I think this is one worth watching too. They did have news today. We're also going to add some gappers in the pre-market. And I'll leave it at that. Enjoy your evening, and we'll talk to everybody tomorrow.